Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Xplosion. I am Jonathan Coachman, hero of Conan the Barbarian, and with the Jackal. Or Cyrus. And wakefulness has made me come falling down. Well, and today we want to wish everyone a happy Easter. And that God has made Jesus, God brought Jesus back from the dead, and God in Jesus gave us forever life and an afterlife, and opened the doorway to heaven so we could all go through since all of our sins were forgiven. Yeah, that's right, Conan the Barbarian says. God in Jesus had once again forgiven us for our sins again. Well, that's right. I want to give onlook and love to God and Jesus for all the things they do. Conan the Barbarian says, that's right, the Jackal says. We want to give onlook and love to God and Jesus for what they do. But today, on Xplosion, we have another one of the Gald and the boss fights going on between Apollo Cruz, that we have not seen in some time, since he won the 24/7 winnings, Jonathan Coachman says, and Queen Helena P, if that's how her name is said. Oh, I believe that is how her name is said, Conan the Barbarian says. I believe so. Oh, Queen Helena P right now. Right now. Taking down Apollo Cruz in our body slam. She came from 4 and below. Yes, she did. And Apollo Cruz came from Walmart. Jonathan Coachman said, yeah, that's right. Conan the Barbarian says, but it doesn't mean where you come from. It's what you're made of and where you end at. Well, the Jackal said things don't look very good right now for Apollo Cruz. The man that hasn't done really that much since going from NXT to Raw to SmackDown to Raw again. Well, don't be saying things like that. I'm sure Apollo Cruz is going to is going to do something to her. Queen Helena P and Tro is in a mishap right now, a hang-up with Apollo Cruz, who just body slams her. Apollo Cruz is now going to do the Gorilla Press Slam to her. Oh, this should be good. Oh! Oh! Did you just see that? Conan the Barbarian says. I think this fight is over here. I think this fight and Xplosion is over here, Conan the Barbarian said. It could be true, Jonathan Coachman says. It could be true, though, this fight could be done. We'll have to see. 1, 2, and only a kick out. Queen Helena P kicks out. Well, the Jackal says he's going to have to do something more than just what he's done if he wants to beat Queen Helena P. Oh! Apollo Cruz. Now in a hang-up and bind himself now with Queen Helena P. One of these two will go on to the Gald in the Box fight, along with CM Punk, Buzz Lightyear, and also, Chung Lee and Jinder Mahal. One of these two is going to go join him. Oh. Apollo Cruz coming back right now. Oh. Jonathan Coachman. So we're going to have to see Conan the Barbarian said if Apollo Cruz will be with that team of the ones we just named. Apollo Cruz coming back again. Wait a minute, Queen Helena P gone back. Oh! Queen Helena P just took down Apollo Cruz with some hole that we don't know about. Well, it's done here. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Queen Helena P. So Queen Helena P has beat Apollo Cruz here, you know, on Xplosion. Well, the Jackal said, I just want to say it was a good job for Queen Helena P beating Apollo Cruz here on Xplosion. I mean, don't get me wrong, Apollo Cruz is a skilled and gifted wrestler, or he wouldn't be in WWE. But he hasn't done nothing that good from being on NXT or Raw or SmackDown or Raw, now has he? And I guess not, Conan the Barbarian said, but one day Apollo Cruz is going to do something big. He's going to go somewhere. It's only needed a time. But I think this fight between Apollo Cruz and Queen Helena P was a good one. Well, you're right about that, Jonathan Coachman says. Queen Helena P and Apollo Cruz put on a really good fight here. But only one could go in a gal in the box fight here on Xplosion. Well, I'm being told now that since Apollo Cruz did such a good job in his fight with Queen Helena P, that Apollo Cruz will also be in gal in the box. So good job, you know, for Queen Helena P and Apollo Cruz. How can you say that, the Jackal says? I mean, that's just wrong. How can you... How could they just shift the oversight like that, the Jackal says? Well, you talk to Xena. You talk to Godzilla. You talk to Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Hell, you talk to Brother Love and Paulie Dangerously and Ashley Williams and Buffy Summers and Jeff Jarrett. Hell, you talk to Ashley Williams and Diva Talks about that. Conan the Barbarian said they're the ones that shifted the oversight. You know. You're right about that one. Conan the Barbarian said, you're right about that, Jonathan Coachman says, and I am truly happy for Apollo Cruz and Queen Helena P. They both will be in the gal in the box fight now. Well, it looks like it does look like now that is all the time we have here for TWF Xplosion. Jonathan Coachman for Conan the Barbarian the Jackal. We hope you like Xplosion, and we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw.